Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. So, I want to talk about something that someone told me, man, I would say about 4 to 6 months ago, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm talking to this Christian lady. Her name is Dawn Stroger. You guys need to follow her on Instagram. And we were having a conversation, and we were having a question about accountability. And she's a devout Christian, and you know, she's a community woman in our community, very active. And she told me something, and it hit home, and it stuck with me forever. She says, sometimes you got to meet people where they are, and uh, whether it's mentally, physically, spiritually, and she was making reference to someone spiritually in terms of Christ and bringing them and trying to convince them to go to church. And um, I thought that was so eloquent and so poignant because in life too, as a communicator, you got to meet people where they are, where they are. You understand what I'm saying? And have humility, um, less ego, less pride, you know, and not fall in love with being a superior in terms of that topic of conversation. You know, I apologize. I'm about to go to bed, and I got other there's a video uploading for you guys that hopefully you guys will enjoy. Um, and but it's just it, it's very like powerful when you have the humility to do that. And as it relates financially, you know, if we go on our Instagram, it's a very classist and bold, um, what was it called, fictitious reality of who we really are. You know, Instagram is like the highlights of our life, basically, and it creates a bountiful perception of who we really are. You know what I mean? It doesn't show out everyday struggles and what we're going through to become the person that we are. It just tells the world that our life is basically raw and uncut, yet perfect. You know? And uh, and some people do have money, and some people do have like financial gains. But when that person can get can take themselves out of their situation and meet someone where they're at, it's like someone drowning in the pool. You don't wait for them to get to the edge of the pool. You go get them. You meet them where they're at, right? If the house is on fire and there's a family in the house, you got to go get them. The fireman has to go get them. You got to meet people where they're at. You got to meet people in their darkest moments sometimes. And it's just refreshing. And what reminded me of this was today, like I showed you guys, like that's that's literally my life. Like, you know, talking to gang bangers every day because you guys know I have property in the inner city, and I spend a lot of time talking to them. I would say if I spend 100% talking with my tenants, I would say 30% of my time is talking to, you know, the gangs and the kids in the community, and you understand, and they're black and brown. You know, it's not just black gang members, it's Mexican gang members, and you know, so on and so forth. So, but you gotta meet. Sometimes you gotta meet people where they're at. You know, and inch by inch, bring them closer. As Don was talking about, um, uh, being spiritually, having the spiritual aptitude and the humility to not lean on your own understanding, but trust your spirit and trust your inner man or your inner woman as it relates to her, and go get that person and do the best way you know how to bring them to the church. You know, and that's the same thing with real life. You know, I do it one Arizona iced tea, one bag of chips at a time. You know what I mean? And it works for me. You know, and I've told you guys in many videos in the past, like, you know, uh, that's how I do it. And to it take at the end of the day, it takes a village, man. And I just want that because Some of you guys, not some of you guys, everyone that listens to my voice is an expert at something in their life, right? Whether it's whether you're an engineer, whether you're a rapper, whether you're a doctor, or whether you're a Domino's, or I mean, whatever or like my best friend, um, checkers. Like he hasn't lost a checker game in 15 years. Like I haven't beat him in 20 years. We've been friends since my 10th grade year in high school, my 11th grade year in high school. I haven't beat him. I've never beat him in checkers, you know, and but whatever your true talents are, you got to meet people where they are, and pull them up. And yes, I believe in accountability, and yes, but some people just want something to eat at the end of the day, and that's another term to use. Some people just want something to eat. Some people just need a ride. They got the work ethic. They got the maybe the bus. Maybe the bus ain't coming. It's a holiday. They just need a ride. They just need a ride just this one day. The bus is on holiday schedule, so it only comes once every hour, once every 90 minutes. I remember riding the bus. It was the RTD when I was in grade school, and it was on the holiday schedule. You understand what I'm saying? You're like, damn, bus is on, and so um, some people just need a meal that one day. Some people just need that someone supports them, someone loves them. They're not in this world alone. You know, I'm gonna do a video on loneliness at some point, and how it just how it can literally just destroy you and make you do things that you would normally do. But anyways, man, I just wanted to encourage you guys. Some of you guys are in position to help, and you want people to uh, come to you. But at the end of the day, sometimes they just need, you know, a glass of water. You ain't got to give them lemonade. You don't have to give them um, Fiji water. They just need faucet water. Just hand them a glass. You got to meet them where they are. Hand them a glass of water, and they'll do the rest. You know, and but I just think I think we all have that as all that in us stuff. I mean, everyone has that genius in them, and you know, uh, 2 videos ago, I guess it's 2 or 3 videos ago, you guys saw what I did with the gang members in my community, and it works, man. It works for me. I'm not saying you do that, go out in the hood, talk the gang. No, man, you could be in a suburb, and that kid that's socially awkward. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to meet him where he's at. You know what I mean? So, anyways, man, barbershop conversations. Man, I just wanted to place that upon you. Sometimes you got to meet them where they are. Don told me that, and it stuck with me. And go follow her on Instagram. Her name is Dawn Strozier, DAWNSTROZIER. You guys are like, she's an extraordinary, beautiful woman. So, you guys would thought. So I'll send this video to her. She'll be flattered that I did her in the video. But anyways, man, barbershop conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button, and talk to you guys soon. Peace.